Hello and welcome back to another video. In this problem, we're asked to use transformations to sketch the graph of the function f of x is equal to negative cosine of 2x. So to start with this problem, we have to graph just the basic cosine function, which we can do right here. And it's going to look something like this. We start at 0. Then we have pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, and 2 pi. And values up here are at 1, and down here is negative 1. We have to apply transformations to this function to get f of x. So first we have to multiply x by 2. So multiplication means we are stretching or shrinking. It's being done to x, not the whole function, so that means it's horizontal. And for horizontal, time multiplying by 2 means it's horizontal shrink by a factor of 2. After that, we have a negative sign. It's outside of the function, so it's over the x-axis. We just have to apply these two transformations to this graph and we'll get our function. So first step right here, horizontally shrinking by a factor of 2. That means all of the x values of these points have to be divided by 2. So we start at this point, 0, 1, and 0 divided by 2 is just 0, so this point stays the same. The easiest way to graph this function is say, okay, these are all the important points. If we divide all of these by 2, so we have pi over 4, pi over 2, 3 pi over 4, and pi, the graph is going to have the same shape it's just going to be shrunk. And now we can take that graph, right? We have to reflect it over the x-axis. So positive points become negative, negative becomes positive. So 1, 0 gets moved down to negative 1. Pi over 4 and 3 pi over 4 stay the same, since 0 times negative 1 is just 0. This point at negative 1 becomes at positive 1, and this point at positive 1 becomes negative 1. And we can see here that this is the final graph of f of x is equal to negative cosine of 2x.